Nithyananda, I'm Biba Busri. I live in Bangalore. I'm a Punjabi Sikh, and my background is in business as well as design, and I'm a creative writer as well as an accent trainer. And my spiritual awakening happened 6 years ago when I chanced upon a discourse by Paramahamsa Nithyananda on DVD, and this young Swami was the age of my youngest daughter. So when I started watching the DVD and I said, you know, let's hear what this kid has to say, because what can a kid have to say? But when this kid started speaking, I was riveted, and you know, I was sitting up straight and leaning forward. It was my, I always wondered if I was an ant on the ant heap, did any force know Okera existed? And if yes, what was my relevance on the planet? I could get no answers. And I had come to that conclusion, to the conclusion that I would never know until I died. And I would just have to wait it out. And there was a hollowness in that decision. There was an emptiness. This discourse took my mind to places it had never been to before. It captured my senses. And it was like a bullet had ripped through me. I had to know more. And then I found out there was a special program that was a stepping stone to a program, a 4-day experiential program conducted by the Master himself. And to attend that, I would have to do the first level program, which is the Life Bliss program. I'm here at IA, we're in Awakening. We're towards the end of this incredible program. How I chose to do this program, I can't give you a clear answer because I never chose it. My being chose it. My being decided, because when Biba was looking at it, Biba always had some blocks that she was putting up. Can't do it for this reason or that reason or the other reason. But when Biba listened to her being, and she got acquainted with her being and she responded to that, it just happened. I did very little myself towards this program, but existence just made it happen. Everything, just all the blocks melted away. I just came, and I came with such an open heart and total surrender. In fact, the most incredible experience in my life has been the first day of in Awakening. At the end of the first day, I thought to myself, it just flashed through me that I'm complete. If today is the only day I'm in Awakening and there are no more days in this program, I'm fine with that. I'm just so complete. So every day has kind of been an extension of that. It's just been adding on, and it just gets better and better. In fact, I'm at a stage now, I've run out of words to describe the experience. It's just that there's a touch of sadness that it's ending, and we have to leave in a few days. But we know that this is going to be a beginning in many ways. When I signed up for the LBP program, which is the Life Bliss entry-level program, I really didn't know what it was about. I just did it as a stepping stone to do the LBP2, which is the second level program, which was being conducted by the Master himself. And I just needed to know what Nithyananda was all about. And I couldn't wait, but I had to do this program first. So I went in thinking it was some sort of a yoga course, but I just had to spend these 2 days so that I could go to the ashram and experience LBP2. On the first day, when the Acharya walked us through all the processes and the cleansing and the healing of the chakras, we ended the evening with the Swadhisthana chakra, which is based on fear. And I faced my fears, and they were very real. Even lurking fears came to the surface, and my, very deep fear of death was, I looked into it, and actually towards the end of that session, I befriended it, which for me was a huge turnaround. I used to be afraid to look even at the night sky because it had this infinity to it and it was scary. But then fear was something I understood which was not the end of my life, it would be a culmination or the climax of my life. So it's something that I can almost welcome right now, because the beauty of it, the natural order, the cosmic order is what I understood. When I came home, when the Acharya was releasing us from the program for that day, she asked us to be quiet when we went home, to be silent, to be within ourselves, to not watch television, to not take phone calls, just to be within ourselves. I had no idea what was I going to do with myself on a Saturday night. I was used to partying. But by the time I reached home, that quiet, just that stillness came through me. And by the time I actually reached my home, I realized I was feeling centered, and I had never felt so centered in my entire life. And I just wanted more and more and more, which took me to other programs. And the culmination of that is the Inner Awakening program I'm attending right now. Everyone on the planet should experience this, because there aren't enough words in any language to describe 21 days with the Master. There just aren't.